Hey everybody, Justin Barber, the Mindful Barbarian. Today I'm coming at you from my house. I just put up a video about how we haven't had that much snow lately, and now we've got some snow. Decided I've been wanting to kind of catch some of these branches, get a little bit of that. But looking forward to it, and I've actually recorded some different clips of snowy branches here and there. And I just kind of hadn't done much with them, you know? I don't know, there's something about the way they look that just hits me just right. And I think it's partially kind of the natural snakiness. You know, I mean, it's a natural thing. It's not made by humans. And, you know, you get a little snow on these branches and just look at the contrast and how it sets them off. And I think it's one of those things that there's an advantage in just kind of taking the time to slow down and, like I say, stop and smell the roses, but in this case, stop and check out the trees. I've recorded lots and lots of trees and spots, and it makes you think about, like I don't use too many of them because I think it was one of Peter McKinnon's videos. I think it was his, talking, you know, a big YouTuber that makes a lot of cool stuff, cinematographer, videographer, that I really admire. And he was talking about how he tries not to film stuff that, you know, or just something that can be sent in a postcard. You know, that anybody could just take and snap and send it in a postcard. And so he's got a story going on with it. And so I find myself sometimes recording a fair amount of like little nature clips that I might use as kind of supplementary stuff, like B-roll sequences around things that I'm talking about. And like I did at the beginning of this video, take a look at the cherry tree at my parents' house, or my apple tree right here, or my maple tree right here. And this in my backyard. You know, take a little time, come outside, look around, see what I see. And that's what I noticed today, in addition to the snow. And I don't know, I think there's a lot of value in just kind of taking that time, look around a little bit, and especially if it's what's right around you, you know, like in this case, in my yard, and take it in. You know, mindfulness, self-awareness, all that stuff has to do with kind of figuring out where you are in the moment right now. And sometimes you need to be proactive. You need to go and look for something, you know, like look for an opportunity to shift your perspective a little bit. And for me, a lot of times it's looking at these trees, and I don't know, there's kind of something magical about it, even though it's completely not magical, but I find it to be super interesting, and hopefully you do too. So just a short one, hopping in to say that stuff, you know, maybe turn your attention to whatever it is that does it for you. Maybe the same thing does it for you, maybe something else, or in the comments what it is. I'm actually always curious. I like it when people comment on these videos and interact and actually jump in and say, hey, maybe it's this. Or I had somebody on one of my tattoo videos, gets a lot of views and it gets promoted more. And I had somebody tell me they didn't like my tattoo. They don't like that. They think that it was very bright and that the colors are really great. They're really amazing, I think was the word used, but that they're crappy. Overall, they don't like the design. I'm not doing it justice. But anyway, it was kind of interesting that somebody took the time to make a negative comment. It's the only one I haven't responded to. Otherwise, I respond to people's comments because I care what the hell they have to say. But in that case, you know, I don't mind the negative comment. I just think it's kind of, you know, kind of interesting one to choose to be like non-constructive criticism, but just kind of be in that way. So anyway, I would appreciate comments about whatever the hell you think. You know, say, oh man, you need to cut some branches off that apple tree, you know, whatever the hell it is. But really what I'm interested in is your take on, you know, what does it for you? And really what does? You know, what pushes your buttons in a good way? What clicks things into place? And as always, if you like what I'm doing, please throw a like on the video, throw a comment on there, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already.